So the wasp queen was producing paper long before us and did it in 3D shape, not a flat paper. So why can't we make a 3D shaped paper? And about 1 year ago, these three guys, Claes, Koivust, and Rune, came to our lab, and they presented an egg box and a glass of water, poured it into the egg box, and showed that the egg box lost its properties, and said, we want to make a chair out of this material, but it has to stand weather conditions and water, which was, they came with something already known, and they wished for one more property. So we had to think about how to do it, and we did it. So we did a parapu. This is a children's chair in molded paper with some polyester additives that are from a green natural polyester. And we showed it in Milan in April this year, and it was a mega hit. And it was not to market a chair. Actually, it was to market a new pulp quality, a new composite material from Södra. And it was really an experience. I've never got this response on the scientific publications. Never. And this is from the production. They are handmade and they cost about 100,000 crowns each.
Can you pass it around?
I pass it around like this. And last week I Googled the Durapulp, which is the name of this material, and we got 2,480 hits, and it was introduced the 21st of April this year. Try to beat that to get something out on the market. And then another example, that's our marketing team. I guess you're afraid of them in the States, huh? Tough guys. I'll show you my paper bag. I think it was 2003, 2004. There was some earthquakes up in Afghanistan, Pakistan, in the mountains, and people were freezing to death. There was no way of getting help, and we then got a guy, white hair, 70-year-old, that came. He had the son of one of his friends from Örnsköldsvik was working at Inventia, so he came to see him, and he didn't accept a no for not coming in. This friend, Fredrik, he phoned me and said, Michael, you have to meet one of my father's friends. And there was this guy crying, saying people are freezing to death in Afghanistan, up in the mountains. And can't we make a sleeping bag out of this? He also brought some of this shredded paper and said this should be insulation. Can't you make it cheap, and can't we do it fast? And we did it fast, and we did it cheap.
This is
we sent
Christmas.
him. We sent him to Duni and told him about non-woven materials, and we sent him to Stora, who gave him fluff pulp, what you use in diapers. And 2 weeks after visiting us, this is the real entrepreneur. 2 weeks after visiting us, he phoned from Åre and said, I've been sleeping on Åreskutan tonight. It works. It was -2 degrees. And a few months later, he had sold 20,000 of them to the Red Crescent. And now it's used in the ishotellet in Jukkasjärvi under the reindeer things. But this is, we're mimicking the goose feathers. But I mean, we have the toolbox. We need the challenge. We need someone to come and say, I need this, because we'll never get to the market by just doing our research. It's the need from someone that will enable us to do the right things. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.